Welcome back to sportsmemo.com, guys. I'm Kelly in Vegas, joined by Andrew McInnes. It's so early because he's like in the middle of the ocean in the Atlantic somewhere. No, all jokes aside, really early on the West Coast for me to get up, but I'm making this happen because Andrew has a 5% play this week in the CFL. Now, Andrew, we all know I don't know the CFL, but who do I text every time I need some CFL action? This man right here. You guys can get his 5% play half off. That's $15 using CFL half at sportsmemo.com. And that is actually going to be on the Calgary Ottawa game. So we're going to skip that one, go right into Toronto Edmonton. Now this one's, we've seen the biggest line move this week. Open 9, now at 12, maybe 11.5 if you're shopping around. Total 51. Talk to me about this game, Andrew.
Well, first of all, Kelly, I do appreciate your time. I know you're very busy, and it's funny when you send me that text saying it's 8 a.m. on your time. Well, for me, it's lunchtime. It's 12 o'clock where I am right now, so not too early for me. So it wasn't much of a worry for me to get ready for this, but I really do appreciate your time. And you look at this game here; it's kind of a tale of two tapes. I mean, this is the Toronto Argonauts team that still hasn't gathered a win, Kelly. They're struggling.
And this is the team that just is basically 2 years removed from winning the Grey Cup.
Absolutely, I'm happy you brought that up. I mean, it's crazy to see the variance in this league and how things can go, from one way to another. And I think a big factor in that is that they lost Ricky Ray. He was their veteran quarterback, and ever since he's been gone, they've really had a tough time trying to find out who that next guy is, whether it's James Franklin, McLeod Bethel-Thompson, whoever it's going to be. Hasn't really been able to get the job done. And if you look at Toronto right now, 0-5 straight up. Haven't been able to get 2-3 against the spread, but 15 points for on average, and averaging 37 points against. And to me, they're going to be coming off against a very angry Edmonton team, and this is a tough spot for them, Kelly, because I don't really see Edmonton coming into this one and giving Toronto any kind of comfort. But the problem is each week, I mean, every team is laying such a big number with Toronto. Eventually they're going to cover it. Actually, Toronto did cover last week, but in this spot, I actually do not think they will. But I'm going to give a first half side on this one. I think I'm going to stay in the first half with this one. I don't want to go for too big of a number, so I'm going to go ahead with Edmonton -7. We saw Trevor Harris, his first year, the quarterback of Edmonton. He's been off to an outstanding start. Of course, everyone knows he came from Ottawa. He went, I believe, 6 straight weeks. He was 8 passing touchdowns with 0 interceptions. Last week, his first week with no passing touchdowns, he had an interception, so I feel a big bounce back week coming from him. And this defense as well. I want us to go under in the first half of this Edmonton game, under 26.5. They're going to work really hard defensively. This team, that's the one thing I've noticed from them. They've really stepped things up defensively. They added a lot of key guys during the offseason, and everyone knows defense wins championships. You can't win, you can't win in the playoffs if you're just putting up points. You've got to get big stops. So I expect a lower scoring start to this one here in the first half.
All right, I like it. All right, if you guys are not following Andrew on Twitter, make sure you head over there at McInnes Picks. All right, let's move on to Winnipeg Hamilton. Now, we've seen the favorite flip sides in this one. Hamilton opened 2-point favorite. Now Winnipeg is a 2-point favorite. Total of 53, 54, and even 52.5 here in Vegas. We see a lot of variance in the numbers, but it's come down from the opening number 55. Talk to me about this game, Andrew.
Well, this one, Kelly, should be the game of the year. I mean, if you're a CFL fan, if you're a football fan, you're excited to watch.
I'm a Brandon Banks fan, okay?
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I am too. He's great. Especially for his size, what he's able to do and leap up and always get so many exciting, all-star highlight catches. I love to watch him as well, and especially his punt returns. It's great to see that. But in this one here, it's a very interesting spot because they're coming off by Hamilton is, and you're looking at Winnipeg 5-0 straight up, 5-0 against the spread. They're putting up an unbelievable amount of points. But Kelly, what's not being talked about enough, in my opinion, is that they're only allowed 16 points a game on average, and that's what I love the most about this team. I mean, 33 points per game scoring-wise, but the fact that their defense has shown up as well every single night, every single week, led by Matt Nichols. Whenever Nichols goes down or Nichols isn't doing too well, Matt Strebler comes right in and gets the job done. And this is one of those things where it's a big game. You've got 2 top teams in the league. But one thing that we have to mention, which is very important for a lot of people, defensively, Simone Lawrence, the linebacker for the Hamilton Tiger Cats, one of the best in the league, if not the best. He'll be serving the first game of his suspension, and this actually went to arbitration, or this actually went to review And finally, he'll be served in the first week. So it's hilarious that that's kind of the first week, Kelly, because this incident happened in the very first game, the very first week of the CFL, but there was so much arguing and so much protesting. But finally, he'll be serving the first game of his suspension, and that's going to be a huge factor in this one for me, because they need someone to get in the head of Matt Nichols, get after him. If he has time in the pocket, he's going to be dangerous. And if anybody knows me and my CFL handicapping, you know that I'm always talking about the West versus East matchup. The Eastern Conference is way weaker, Kelly, so when I look at this one, I think Winnipeg certainly has the edge. A lot of people think that Hamilton, rested off the bye, playing at home, will have that edge, but I love Winnipeg here. They're going to keep rolling, and to me, this is kind of a soft number here. Yeah, I know things have switched to Winnipeg's favor, but they have far too much depth, and I know you're a big college fan, so you got to give a huge shout out to Lucky Whitehead. This is a guy that's been outstanding. He's looked talented every week, making superstar plays, and looking and listening to what the Hamilton coaching staff has said, they got to be on the lookout for him. They got to look out for Nick Dempsey, all those guys. Andrew Harris will have an outstanding game at the running back position, and I expect Winnipeg to come out on top.
All right, last but not least, Saskatchewan versus BC. Saskatchewan open 3-point favorite, and this is the only game that really hasn't moved. Total open 52. You can still get 52, maybe 52 and a half at some spots. We haven't seen a lot of movement in this game. Is there a reason for that?
I really do think that they're expecting a lot from BC in this one, and it's one of those spots. They came off, they're playing a home and home. These two teams played last week, and you see a lot of this happen because it is only a 9-man league, Kelly, so you can only play so many teams. But the last game that they played last week, 38-25 for Saskatchewan, and nobody expected that high of a scoring game. And you look at this one here, BC is off to a horrible start, Kelly. Nobody really saw this coming. I mean, we knew that they wouldn't be at top of the West by any means, but the numbers that they're putting up and the stats we're seeing from their all-star players, they have some pretty good receivers like Duron Carter, Brian Burnham, and we're not seeing anything out of them. Led by Mike Riley at the quarterback position. He came over from Edmonton. He wanted to go home where he was from, and you can respect that, but he hasn't really been himself either. And I think it all starts with the offensive line. They have to step things up and give him some time and make him feel protected. But one thing I'm tired of hearing, and I listen to a lot of media reports and press conferences, and I'm sure you do too, Kelly, is, next week we'll get better. We have to get better. Things are going to change. The coaching staff said, that it's only 1/3 of the season. He said that I feel like we have all the ingredients to the soup. We just have to start making it. And I hate all those cliche terms. It bugs me. I mean, just go out there and get the job done and execute. And even when they were able to put up 25 points, they allowed 38. So that doesn't really impress me whatsoever. So, to be quite honest with you, this is more of just, again, baiting the cold team. Saskatchewan looked to have things together. Cody Fajardo's doing a great job leading this team while Zach Claros is injured. And I just think they have far too many weapons, and until BC really gets their act together, I have really no reason to back them at all. So, going with Saskatchewan in this one, and I will go again with the over. We saw what they could do last week, and we know what desperate teams do. Desperate teams will kind of leave it all out there. They'll take shots downfield. That's what Mike Riley's going to do, and their BC's defense has been very exposable. So, I'm going to go ahead with the over, but lean Saskatchewan as well.
All right, awesome stuff from Andrew. Again, guys, he has a 5% play on the Calgary Ottawa game, which is just tomorrow night. So make sure you guys head over to sportsmemo.com. You can get that half off using promo code CFL half. Thank you, Andrew.
Thanks, Kelly.